January 2025 has started out on a very cold note, and when all is said and done, we're expecting that the month will be the coldest January in the past decade, going all the way back to 2014 and probably one of the coldest Januaries that we've had over the past 30 plus years. But why this year has it been so cold? How have we been able to sustain these shots of cold air a lot longer than what we've seen in recent memory? It goes back to the polar vortex. The polar vortex is probably a common word that you've heard in the media when we get cold shots in winter, but it's a little bit more complicated than it just coming or going as it pleases. The polar vortex is something that's always there up in the stratosphere over the Arctic Ocean, but sometimes what can happen is the low pressure that basically contains the cold air related to the polar vortex, sometimes it can wobble or stretch. And this particular winter, we've seen a stretching of that vortex, allowing for the cold air to surge a lot farther south into the mid-latitudes in the United States than the past several years. The polar vortex is a complicated phenomena. It's not something that is 100% set in stone every year. It moves around, it wobbles, sometimes it's disrupted, sometimes it's really strong and keeps the coldest air on the planet up over the Arctic. But this year, because of that stretching, it's sending the coldest air on the planet right down into the United States.